eBay has ended its relationship and will no longer accept payments from anyone using American Express starting August 2024. Hey Rockstars, welcome back to the channel. Thursday, June 6th, 2024. And as I stated earlier on the channel in another video, I'm gonna make morning, afternoon, lunchtime videos pop up as my personal behind the scenes vlog videos. And then my nighttime videos, early evening videos like this are gonna be reseller and business related. So if you like one or the other, you like both, you'll know when to check in for videos. Today's video is about American Express and eBay, which you probably saw in the first couple seconds of this video. American Express charges a fee like everything else to collect payments. They're a payment processor, credit card payment processor. eBay has decided to stop allowing American Express payments on their platform. So if you want to buy something on eBay and you want to use your Amex, you can't do it anymore effective in August. I think it was August 17th. I'll double check that. You can't use Amex to pay anymore, which is crazy. So I looked into it. I read some of the stories, and it doesn't seem like American Express is charging any more of a percentage of a credit card processing fee than Discover, MasterCard, Visa, or any of those other ones. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's slightly higher and that could be it. eBay says it's an exorbitant amount of money. So who's lying here? Is eBay exaggerating and it's really not that much more and Amex is just making a tiny bit more, which I understand not wanting them to make any more than the rest of them, but they're a business. They can charge what they want. Amex charges what they want, and they're more of a premier kind of card, right? Generally, American Express cards are held by businesses and higher net worth individuals. It's just a fact. Everybody has Discover or Visa, MasterCard, and a lot of people have Discover. Having an Amex is a little bit more of a status symbol, but it's also a little bit more of a symbol that your business or your personal finances are a little bit higher. So Amex generally charges for that. They charge higher fees than a lot of other cards. So I don't know. I'd be interested to see whether eBay's exaggerating or whether Amex is really charging a much, much higher rate. They say they're not, and so do the industry standards. They're saying it's about the same, so who knows? With that, Amex only represents 0.5%. 0.5%, or eBay transactions only represent 0.5% of all Amex business. So when you take all of American Express's transactions, only 0.5% came from eBay. So it's not a huge loss to American Express. This could hurt eBay more than it's going to hurt Amex, because people that shop on eBay using American Express cards are not going to shop on there anymore if they can't use their American Express cards, or at least not as much, right? It's a big deal. And let me give you a couple examples of that. There are people that do Amazon selling. They're Amazon sellers. They purchase their merchandise off of eBay because eBay stuff is generally cheaper in a lot of cases. And they use their American Express and they float it because they get points, they get rewards. They can use their credit card. They buy up all this inventory and then they make the payment after they've had a couple weeks to sell some of the stuff and use some of that money to make the payment. And that's a huge amount of money. That's more money generally than the individual shoppers who are just logging in and buying a t-shirt for themselves using their Discover or MasterCard. Those American Express transactions are much, much higher and equate to much more money. Although we just did talk about it only being 0.5% of all Amex transactions. It's probably a big percent of eBay transactions. It could be 10, 15, 20% of eBay transactions are processed using an Amex card. That amount of money may only equal out to 0.5% of what Amex processes, but it's big for eBay. So this could hurt eBay more than it's going to hurt Amex. And I don't know that they've thought this through very clearly, or if there's some underlying reason that they don't want Amex on the website. I'm curious. Anybody got any ideas to this? Why would eBay not want Amex on there if the percentages actually are pretty close and not crazy high? Is there some kind of personal beef between Amex CEO and eBay CEO? Is there something going on that we're not hearing here? Yeah, so long story short, you can't use your Amex card on eBay anymore starting in August. I believe it's August 17th. Someone fact checked me on that one. Could have been the 11th or 12th, or I think it was 17th. I think that was the number. It's weird. It's all weird all the way around. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just going to leave it there. Just bringing you guys the news. Don't shoot the messenger. Hopefully they get this resolved. They get this fixed. It was crazy because Costco did this back in 2015. They got rid of Amex, and Costco was like 10% of all their members used American Express cards. So it was significantly more, and they had a dispute with Amex. There's also been Amazon fighting over in the UK with like MasterCard or Visa, one of those they had an issue with. Some of these bigger companies and platforms are really playing it out like, oh, we're gonna cut down credit card processors. There's only 4 of them. There's Discover, MasterCard, Visa, and American Express, right? Is there any more? Maybe like, doesn't Ryan Reynolds have like some Chime card or something? There's, obviously you can pay with PayPal and you can pay with Apple Pay and Google Pay, but those are all linked to credit cards as well. So If you link your American Express card to your Apple Pay and you pay with Apple Pay on eBay, it will go through. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it will. I don't know, maybe. It's all weird. I don't understand all this financial stuff. I'm just the messenger bringing you guys the news. What do you think about this? American Express ends their relationship with eBay, or vice versa, actually. eBay ending their relationship with American Express. American Express shrugged their shoulders and said, nah, well, who cares? It's only 0.5% of our business. eBay, this might come back to hurt them. We'll have to wait and see. As always, thank you guys for joining me, being on the channel. Please never make another eBay listing again. If you don't want to do the work, let my team do it. The sales are on the website. You never have to make another eBay listing. My team will do it for you. And the listing credits never, ever expire. You can use them anytime. www.ecommercelisters.com. It's linked down in the description box. And if you buy 1,000 credits and lock them in, which never expire, it's the cheapest price you will ever get. Normally we do $125 to $150 per credit. They're on sale, all of them, cheaper than that. And the 1,000 is on sale for $1.05 per credit. Go grab them down below in the description box. My team will work for you. We'll do all the work, all the heavy lifting, and we appreciate having you. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.